Did you do something different today?
Sorry I didn't see you there. I was lost in my thought about how to redecorate my foyer. When I first moved here, I was super intimidated by Kenyatta. Like, she just gives us this super cool vibe, and I thought she would think I was just some basic boken. But then we got to talking, and I realized we actually have a lot in common. Did you know she's also into fashion pamphlets? I've actually been helping her sneak some while she's at work. Oh, friends till the end? Tish.
Wait for you to come back.
You might need to wait until the next mail time to get this. Dearest So, I've been doing some digging and I think I might have a way to save both me and Reth from these awful fluffy-faced meanies. Pardon my language, but I'm just really steamed up by this whole situation. Love, Tish. Ooh. Okay. Let's go see what she has to say.
I dreamt we decorated our house together.
I was just thinking about you. So, about those fluffy-faced meanies. Don't even get me started on the underground. What they did to my brother is just plain, well, it isn't polite to say it out loud. Good thing I'm not polite. I love how you speak my mind, Zo. But it's right now isn't the time for complaints. It's time to take action. While I was listening on Zeki, I heard him mention that Caleri keeps secret magical books in the restricted section. The locking mechanism on a door is similar to the one I use on my storage chest, so I may have just used a pick to pop it open just a little bit. I see Reth's not the only criminal in his family. I may be good and into shoes, but that doesn't mean I'm a goody two-shoes. I know desperate times call for desperate measures. Besides, it's not like I was stealing the books, I was just taking a little peek. And what did you find? I found a recipe in this old spell book that says it will cure any ill. If my illness is cured, then my brother won't have to work for the cartel anymore. I have the ingredients, but I need a cauldron to make it. Cauldrons are banned by the order, so I can't just go out and buy it. Do you know where I could find one? Tamala's house? Oh, you mean the cranky old alchemist that lives in the woods? Maybe I would just be too nervous to go out there. She might turn me into a toad, and I could never help Reth as a toad. I could sneak in. I hate to think you'd resort to deception for me, but I suppose I can't judge your tactics after I broke into the library. Here's the ingredients list. Find these and put them in the cauldron, and I guess we'll see how things go. I gotta admit, I'm really nervous, but having you here to help me makes everything so much easier.
Chatting with you is better than pie.
So I went straight to the nearest stables, but I decided, let's have a look at this ingredient list before we do anything else. To cure any ill, you will need the ingredients written with this here quill. 1 fiery ruby, hot to the touch. A butterfly with wings like dusk, a pie containing crust of crab, a sprinkle of silver, not a dab. Once you have the ingredients for, stir in a cauldron, then stir some more. So we need a ruby, okay, a duskwing, some crab pot pie, and I think silver ore. Okay. Sprinkle of silver. I'm not sure what that would be, but okay. Let's see how to do about this. I'm gonna head home. We're trying to sneak into Tamala's place to make this drink of Tish's, but here's the recipe. You probably need a ruby, which you can get from mining lots and lots of pallium. This is the rarest one of them all. Anywho's. It said a sprinkle of silver, so I couldn't decide if it was a silver ore or a silver bar, but I brought both. Crab pot pie, obviously, and a duskwing, which required me to go and drop another honey lure at Maji's hollow because I somehow used them all up for buzzy jars. Anywho's, let's get into it. Ooh, 1 ruby hot to the touch. Yep, I have that. Duskwing, 1 butterfly with wings, and a pie containing crust of crab pot pie, and a sprinkle of silver. I was right, it was silver ore. Oh, Tish's brew. Alright, let's see what this does for her. I will be back.
Did you do something different today?
It's so nice to see you again. I made you your potion. I snuck into Tamala's place to do this while she was asleep. Oh gosh. Wow, it looks so pretty and so dangerous. Now I just have to drink, sleep for the night without my flower, and see how I feel in the morning. What could go wrong? I could watch you sleep if that's not too creepy. I appreciate the offer, but you've already done enough. I'm sure I'll be just fine. I'll come talk to you tomorrow, but in the meantime, maybe you could say a few words to Maji for me? I think I'm gonna need it. Oh, hey, Tish.
Your smile's sweeter than a baby Ormu.
So, how do I look? Gorgeous, as usual? You charmer! But seriously, I don't want to get my hopes up too much. I think the potion worked. When I woke up in the morning, I felt normal, can you believe it? So, problem solved? Not quite. I still need to give it some time to be 150% sure it works. Also, I need to figure out how to tell Reth we've been doing this behind his back. I know he'll be happy about the news, but he might feel a bit miffed I didn't include him. I'm sure he'll understand. He will, in time. If he's sure it worked, which is why I can't let there be any doubt. Let's just take a breath, and give it time. I'm sure the right answer will come to me. Oh, I almost forgot. I made you this, just a little something to say thanks. I hope you like it. I got a chop-up bag? That's stinking adorable. Thank you, Tish. That's such a creepy smile she left with. Let's go put this chopper bag somewhere. Oh, I have a spot for cute things. Chopper themed things? Yes. Chopper themed things. Can I interact with it and put coins inside? I guess not. Oh well, sadly. Maybe I should talk to her the next day?
My heart's fluttering like a
Welcome back. Don't mind me, I was just daydreaming about a trip somewhere special. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be? An ancient city. Oh, that sounds exciting. But maybe a little too exciting for me. Exploring usually involves camping, and camping usually involves bugs. Yuck.
Chatting with you is better than pie. Do you like how I did my hair?
Don't you just love the way the wind whistles through the valley? I know I've probably said this 1,000 times by now, but I'm so glad we met. It feels like just yesterday I was teaching you how to build your own furniture. It's been a while since then. Time really flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? It sure does. Right? Sometimes I wish I could slow things down though, especially when I'm spending time with you.
Your smile's sweeter than a baby Ormu.
Hi, what can I do for you? Oh, I'm just so happy you're here. Seeing your face makes me smile harder than getting a new pair of shoes. And that's saying something, because I like shoes a lot.
You're everything I dreamed of. I've been practicing my flirting.
I have a good feeling about today. I said hi to Kenyatta the other night, and she looked at me like I was weird. Oh. Maybe she didn't hear you? She turned around when I called her, so she definitely heard me. Maybe she was just having a bad day. Cabbage rolls? Ooh, wow, I've been window shopping for something like this for months. I can't believe you finally gave me one.
You're everything I dreamed of. You're making me blush.
I'm so glad you stopped by. I'm glad you're here, Zo. I'm in a bit of a pickle. Nayo decided to show me some of the music he was working on lately, and it was not good. He asked me how it was, and I don't know how to respond. I don't want to be mean, but I just don't want to lie either. What should I do? Tell him how he can improve? I don't know much about music. But his dad does. Maybe I can encourage him to take lessons and encourage father-son bonding time. I'm so sorry. That was distracting that we had a ice cream hot dog in the background.